Sea shows no mercy.
Starring Academy Award winners Colin Firth and Rachel Weisz.
We'll see a full clip of the Mercy movie starring Colin Firth and Rachel Weisz. We'll break it down.
Read it. A single-handed race around the world.
It sounds miserable.
It sounds profound. Heroic. Never attempted before. No stopping this time. This is the highest rung. Cannot be bested.
Anyone who enters such a thing ought to have their head
You
examined.
examine it till your heart's content. I've already sent in my entry form.
What?
What?
Are you serious? Claire, did you know this?
I did not examine it or give it a proper thrashing. Donald, what they
I
do?
shall claim the prize for you, my love. 5,000 quid.
Alone in a boat for 9 months. You're either drunk or mad.
Well, then we should have another drink immediately so that we can rule out madness. As Chichester said, any damn fool can circumnavigate the world sober. Takes a really good sailor to do it drunk. Same again?
About sailing, we're sailing around the world part-time, so you can see our monthly vlogs about our around the world trip or other videos about very interesting cruising sailors and their stories. Subscribe and hit the bell notification icon. Okay, I think what really comes out in this clip is that Donald Crowhurst, is played by Colin Firth, is kind of a really Weasley type of guy. He's not a leading man in the traditional sense, some action hero, but he's a guy that kind of talks in a Weasley voice. He is really into the money aspect of the whole race. That's what his big pitch to his wife when he whispers it to her, that they're going to win this 5,000 pound prize. It's not about the adventure. It's not about the setting a record, and he also comes out as just kind of a sleazy salesman that, you know, he does have those like cute quip, you know, about being having a drink so they can rule out madness, and how Chichester said that any fool can sail around the world sober, but being drunk, that's really that shows true seamanship. You know, that's a good joke there, but it does seem just kind of like a salesman's type joke that he's trying to sell everybody on his latest project. So I think that, you know, what comes off in the clip, which may not come off in the trailers, you can see my review of the trailers. What comes off in the trailers is that he's some sort of heroic figure put into an impossible circumstance, brave in the elements, and all this other stuff. But when you see the clip, you see that Crowhurst is a much more complex man than that. He's not a hero. Maybe he becomes an anti-hero at the end, but certainly at the beginning, you would not consider him a heroic figure.
It sounds miserable.
It sounds profound. Heroic.
The clip does do is it really frames the whole story, right? The story is about this basically sailing nobody, taking on this impossible challenge to sail around the world solo, nonstop, in a race with much more experienced competitors, and that, you know, he just kind of impulsively signs up for this race. We're also going to react to the ambition spot. Now, this is a much more interesting spot in terms of that it gives you the breadth of the whole movie, the excitement of the sea, the dangers that Crowhurst faces, and then it, of course, highlights the Academy Award credentials of both Colin Firth and Rachel Weisz, and their excellent director, the director of The Theory of Everything. So I think that this is a very cool spot, and I think that certainly gets people interested if they see it on TV.
Based on the incredible true story of Donald Crowhurst.
The biggest sailing race ever. Not always connected, no matter how far apart we are.
Promise me you'll come home.
Never doubt that.
From the director of The Theory of Everything.
I thought I could play the game better, but the sea shows no mercy.
Starring Academy Award winners Colin Firth and Rachel Weisz.
I can't go on, and I can't go home. So where else is there?
The Mercy.
The trailers 1 and 2, which I review, are going to take you a little bit more in depth than this 30-second spot. I urge you to check out that video.